Hi, everybody. It is 11 a.m. on February 1st. February 1st, 25. Okay, so Trump, during his inauguration or commander-in-chief ball, used a sword to cut a giant cake for the commander-in-chief ball. The cake featured was a preferred design of Air Force One. Now they have, I'm not sure. So he uses the sword, and Air Force One is pretty much Eagle One. So let's see here, videos. I wonder if there's a video.
Mr. President, on the crash, do you have any concerns that your commentary about...
No, not that. I'm trying to get the one with the cake. He speaks about it. I think this is it. Oh, this might be it.
But this is the one. And now we're going to cut a cake. And they said, could you be very, very careful, sir? Don't cut the plane, which is cake. Cut the runway. I think that's a good idea. Thank you very much. We love you all. Thank you.
Don't cut the plane, but cut the runway. Okay, so cut the runway. You can look at it many things, you know, cut the runway short. Let's see here. There's a spot in here. Let's show you. So you see the big cake, and it's got all the military things on it because, you know, it's the commander-in-chief inaugural ball. It's got Air Force One. What does he do? Okay, so he's got a sword, and he's cutting. I don't know if he cuts the top of the plane, but I think he actually cuts the runway. Oh, look, he's got one too. He's got a sword too. They both do. They both got swords. Isn't that interesting? But anyway, moving right along. So that was January 20th. So that could be 102, or the January being the 11th month is 112. But it's hard to tell. So now get to the Super Bowl, right? Now, when you look at the Super Bowl, it looks like LIX, links. Like, look at it. It does. It looks like links, like a cat, a lynx cat. And then it's Sunday. Sunday would be the first day of the week. So we look at it as 7, but it's actually the first day of the week. So 1 February is actually can be looked at as the 2nd month or the 12th month. Depends on which calendar you use. So we'll look at it as our calendar. So that would be 1, 2, 9, 33. Remember, 33 was the runway that was cut short from January 30th with the Army Black Hawk, Hilo, 3 on board. So the 3, right? It's an H60. The 7th letter is H. So if you look at that, so H60 is 76. You look how many, if you could read that word, there was 67. Notice there was 60 crew and 4 crew members. So, and then it happened at 9 p.m. Flip it over, it's a 6. 9s are 6, 6s are 9s. Okay, January 30th, so that's 1-3, so that's 13. This would be Thursday is considered, let's see here, the 5th would be the 5th. That's interesting. I think it's, we know it as we look at it as Monday's the first day of the week. So Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Thursday. Would be 4 if we look at it that way. But if we look at Thursday as from Sunday, Sunday being first day, so Sunday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday would be 5. Either way. So notice Reagan, okay, and then runway 33, and February 9th at 3:30 p.m. If 33, if you should know, well, if you don't know, I'm sure you do know. So you got the American Eagle Airline 5342, right? And I put up here, I tried to organize, I was like 5432. Then I went down here and I put 1 because it was one lunar jet plane with 6 people, 7 dead, 19 injured. And then there was a mother and child. So the child was sick as a patient and the mother was with them. So it was like so interesting because it's medical transport, right? It happened at 6 p.m. on Roosevelt and Cotman and Reagan. Now, who is Cotman? Cotman. Nope, not now. Cotman. What is Cotman represent besides a road? Is it a person? Cotman may refer to well, yeah. I don't know. Cotman may refer to Joseph Stuart Cotman, an American politician. Transmissions, American company, Cotman Star, fictional red giant. Fictional red giant. Interesting. It's kind of like saying the red dragon. Oh, interesting. It's like the red dragon was going after the mother and child. And it's a Learjet plane. And it happened on January 31st. So you got 131, but it's if you look at this, it's 31 and 13. So it's like the reverse of that. Very interesting. Because, actually it'd be a 0 down here. So 130, 131. But if you look at it, it's 13 and 31. It's like the mirror of it. And then Roosevelt a president and Reagan a president. And now you have Trump as a president. And it's so interesting how biblical this is. Then I looked up Wichita on the gematria. I looked up Eagle 1. And Eagle 1 in Hebrew gematria is 133. And then down here is simple is 64. And if you look over here, the plane and crew add up to 64. Then I looked up Wichita, Kansas. But let's take out Wichita and just Wichita. It's kind of interesting because I was looking at the 1, 2, 3, and I don't know, maybe the word witch, because remember that we're going against, spirits, people who practice magic stuff. So if I look at it as a witch and a dragon, right? Oh, that's so funky. So a witch and a dragon, And then you got a hawk, a black hawk, and a white eagle, a white-headed eagle, right? And the other bodies, dark, a black and white. Let's say black and white and Army Black Hawk. But it's so fascinating how this is all playing out, because when you look at IPEC GOAT 2, you've got, I think this is representing the Super Bowl is coming up on the 9th. Oh, that might be why there's a 9 on the child's eye. Do you see the number 9? Okay. And then notice the child is wrapped in gauze because he was being transported, and the mother was with him. Oh, this is so fascinating. I don't know if this is representing potion for medical. And then you got an explosion in the air, or coming down or on the mountain. I don't know, but I don't even know if that's an explosion, but there's like this big opening. But you can see this is representing the Super Bowl because of the, whatever that Super Bowl thing is that they use. I think this is where it was at. I don't know what they call that thing. Don't beat me up. I don't pay attention to these, only for the clues and the signs that they're given. So, Lix. L-I-X. Lix can refer to multiple things. In Roman numerals, Lix's Roman numerals is 59. Okay. I was looking for something. I don't know what I was looking for. I was just seeing if something would pop up. Okay. So anyways, better make this real quick. Oh, mother and child. I know where I'm going to look. Revelations. And child. Flee. And the dragon stood before the woman who was about to bear a child, that he might devour her child when she brought it forth. She brought forth a male child, one who is to rule all the nations with a rod of iron. But her child was caught up to God into his throne, and the woman fled into the wilderness. That's interesting. Now, if we look at Revelations, so it's 12:6. Not sure that has anything to do with anything. Anyway, I just wanted to share some things that I was seeing. I thought it would show you that I was seeing. See what eagle brings us. Just the word eagle. Let's do it Reagan. Let's see what Reagan is. G-A. Reagan. Simple mantra at 46. That's interesting. So 46 is the reverse of this. And Roosevelt. Let's look at Roosevelt over here. R-O-O-O. Belt. That's about 1100, 786, and 131. Huh. I don't know. I don't even know if that even makes sense. See, I don't know too much about this. I just kind of look at it and see if there's something that vibes with it. Anyway, or perhaps I have to add certain numbers up to understand it. I mean, there's more technical stuff to it too. And this is kind of interesting. So the 19th letter is T, and the 7th is H, HT. But I think we've got a sign here. We've got 6 people. 6 p.m. is the mother and child. Potomac River. I should check that out for this one up here, the Hilo crash. And then we got the H60, so 76. Oh, remember on Leave the World Behind? Oh my gosh. And then on Leave the World Behind, they have the they show you the highway. One goes to Moses and one goes to Sunset or whatever. Or Paradise. I think 76, exit 76 for Paradise. Let's see if we can bring it up. And that would explain, the deer that are on my face and stuff too. So if we look at images, now on her shoulder right there, it says 96. And the interesting thing about 96 is they're talking about right here behind her about the wars and stuff and about slavery and under the dark's control and stuff like that. But if you look at 96, 96 is like, if you put yin and yang together, the 6 is upside down and the 9 is straight up. So it's like the positive and negative kind of thing. I'm trying to show you, see the deers, the highway scene where it splits off, but I don't see that it's showing the highway scene. Well, that's a bummer. Hopefully that you've seen previews or parts to this. I haven't seen the whole movie. I've just seen bits and clips of it. But there's a scene of the highway divides with 2 exits. It's one was going to like the beach, and the other was exit Moses exit or something like that. Okay, y'all. Thanks for listening. And comment, like, share. If you have any things that you've seen, or let me just run through here too. Run across what I was writing to let you know. Okay, have a great day.